Befriending Service provided by the Warrington Borough Council. It's been going on for 2 years, and this video will definitely make you do more for your society and people around you and who are lonely and who need you.
Well, I was born in 1918, the year of the war. Really and truly, the times were better than now, and I'd go back to them anytime. In every way, the friendliness of people, the truthfulness, the trustworthiness, everything like that, definitely would. Schooling was great, I enjoyed every minute of it. And we used to go for walks along the canal, Sankey Bridges Canal to Fiddler's Ferry, because I was born in Sankey Bridges. And we never had any fear, because we never had to keep looking over our shoulder or anything like that. We used to stay out by a what we call K-lye, which was a powder. Lemon or raspberry was the main one. Add water to it, and we'd got a bottle of pulp. So that was a treat, which you don't see now. When I started school, everybody was friendly. It was really enjoyable. Very, very, very nice. I enjoyed my schooling. When I started work at Crossfields, cost accountant. I enjoyed that, and I started and I got 10 shillings a week. Fortin stopped out for a penny for the rec, so I could go on the rec when I wanted. It was a treat. We played rounders, we played cricket as a team against other schools. I had a very nice life, actually. Very nice life. Family. I was married in 1918. I was born in 1918. I was married in 1939. And as I say, it was the beginning of the war. My husband was called up. There's a photo of him on there, on the wall over you. And even in the war, we weren't scared, because we had some blackout curtains up. If you had a little strip of light showing through, the police would knock at your door. So that little strip had to go out. So we were used to the blackout. It was excellent. But it seemed to have gone for years and years and years, the war. Anyway, I carried on working, going abroad. We went abroad a lot. That was nice, lovely. We went to America. Well, North America, actually, it was Canada. And all over the Yugoslavia area. And camped, did a lot of camping. Now Jeff with us, and he had an elder brother, he's dead now. And my daughter, she's younger. So that was great camping, much better than the airplanes, our Val thought anyway. But we camped and camped until we literally, I lost my husband 40 years ago. Jeffrey got married, Ron got married, and left Val and I.
And so, maybe in the past couple of years, how would you say that you've spent your time? So when Valerie's out of the house, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel, today, it's a wasted life. I don't get me wrong, I relax. But all I can do is sit here, because My back is full of arthritis and it's in my spine. So I lie like this because it's now I get comfort, but it's hard to get up. So I dread getting up. But I can make myself a cup of tea, I can make myself a sandwich. And I can't stand up and look through the window because my knees give. That's another fall. And I had 3 falls in 2 days last week but 1. And the same thing happened, my knees concertina, so got it again. Well, I can't, if I drop anything, I can't get down because my knees won't bend. And I feel that I'm putting on her, you know what I mean?
The Befriending project that we run through the Neighbourhoods team started in November 2016. That was our first intake of volunteers. And the idea really came around wanting to support our communities as a whole and the people within our communities that we know would benefit from just some additional social company. Isolation and loneliness, we know that can have such a negative impact on someone's well-being. We also know that you benefit of just some increased social interaction, how that can have a really true impact on somebody's well-being.
Then I wanted to help other people. I was told about helping others from someone at the gym to be a befriender, and that's how I became to be befriendable.
God, what was your experience of meeting the volunteer coordinator?
It was fantastic. I had cups of coffee and there was like fruit and sweets and chocolates, and we had the inductions and some tests.
Did you have any anxiety or fear before meeting Ellen for the first time?
No, not at all. When I was 16, I worked with the elderly, so I'd always had a good experience with the elderly, and I enjoy it.
So can you just share a bit of your experience now? You've been befriending for...
Since January, 3 months. I look forward to Fridays. It jollies me up. Meeting Ellen is a highlight of my week. And even if I am ill, I will make sure I go because Ellen needs me more.
So do you feel you've benefited from being a volunteer?
Definitely. I absolutely love it.
Is there anything you could say to other people who might be thinking about being a volunteer befriender? How would you encourage them?
Go for it. If you can give something, if you've got ideas of what you can do with your friend that you're going to befriend, you can share everything, and you can also learn from the other person.
So having God come and visit you, do you enjoy the chance to have someone to chat with?
Well, I do, yes. But she's the only one I see. You know, I mean, I realise that she has a lot to do, but she amazes me, actually. The way she gets these things and does things, and I'm just a stupid bloke.
But do you think Irmgard enjoys coming to find out about you and has that friendship with you?
Well, she's told me she does.
And what does that mean to you, that friendship with Irmgard?
It means a lot. I look for it. I don't want it too often, because I like it as it is, because it's something to look forward to, and it's not coming easy. Do you understand me?
Well, yeah, just that companionship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you tell me Ellen's favourite TV programme?
Ellen doesn't watch television. She lets Valerie control the television and watch what she likes.
Ellen, would you know what Irmgard's favourite TV programme is?
No. We don't talk about TV. Actually, if anybody comes to my house and turn telly off.
You don't talk about the TV. What type of things do you talk about?
Ourselves.
Irmgard, do you know what Ellen's favourite colour is?
I don't think you've got a favourite colour.
No, and every colour.
Yeah.
Do you know where Ellen's favourite place to go on holiday?
I'd say America. Is that right?
I liked everywhere. I wasn't disappointed in anywhere. It was a change, it was a holiday, it lifted you up.
Do you know what Ellen's favourite cake is?
Mince pies.
I do like them.
You enjoyed yoga, didn't you?
No, it's not all that love, you get it mixed up.
Do you know what Irmgard's favourite sport is?
Favourite sport?
Irmgard.
Horse racing.
No. I don't like sports, I just like walking on a treadmill.
I could see you on that donkey.
Do you know what's most likely to make Ellen smile?
Seeing me. Am I right? What makes you smile?
Anything. Honest. If you don't smile, you're miserable. I've got to smile. Honest, I'd go bonkers. Turn round and say it's smashing day, God. We're off. And run out to the bus and be off for day. Now, it's looking at the pictures. And trees and driving me mad.
Yeah.
But it's all lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. A potential volunteer can get in touch with the volunteer coordinator, either via Warrington Voluntary Action website or by calling directly. The volunteer coordinator will then set up a really informal meeting just to go through what the befriending role is, and if that's what the person is looking for, arrange an induction session for the volunteer. The client can be referred into the service or they can make contact directly. If the referral is suitable, the coordinator then starts the process of matching with a befriender. From here, the befriending service is ready to go.
Yeah, unless they're round the back. Oh, that table's ready now, so we can go in.
Okay.
Having a day out.
Having a day out. Let's wait at home.
Yeah, not so bad.
Did you want the scone with the cream on or without the cream?
With the cream. Yeah. Go the whole hog.
Yeah, why not? And I've been visiting Olive for just under a year, about 9 months. I found myself on my own for a little while and realised that it wasn't very nice to be on your own, so I started looking into voluntary work to visit people that might need friends. And then I saw the Warrington volunteers group online, so I filled in the form, and then Anne got in touch with me, and it just went from there. Did some training.
So before you met with Olive, did you have any like fears or worries about meeting your first?
Yes, it was a bit, wondering, who you're going to get matched with, and but I was very lucky because I got lovely Olive.
You benefited from it?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I enjoy the visits. Look forward to seeing Olive.
And I enjoy having her.
Do you encourage others to make?
Yes, definitely, yeah. I mean, it's only a few hours a week, and it's very rewarding. Yeah.
Tell us just a bit about your background.
Well, I worked. Well, I've been a teacher all my life, and I worked my way up from a classroom teacher to a lecturer at the university, and I missed talking on an academic level. But when I met Val, things were very different. We had a lot in common.
Yeah, because I was a teacher too.
Well, I thought it'd be nice to have somebody else to expand my knowledge of the general knowledge, shall we say.
Did you feel nervous at all before you met with Val?
Yeah.
Why did you feel nervous?
It didn't last long.
You're very interesting. Lots of interesting stories.
And so does it mean a lot, the friendship that you've built up?
Oh yeah, we know one another's family now.
And my daughter wants to meet Olive when she comes home, so yeah.
Do you know what Olive's favourite TV programme is?
You like programs about animals and historical programs and things like Victoria, the drama Victoria. You liked watching that?
Yes, I enjoyed that.
And you follow the news quite often. You watch the news a lot of the day, don't you?
Some world affairs.
Yeah. Your favourite colour? I'd say something like yellow or red. Red.
Do you know where Olive's favourite places that she's ever been to travel? Been to a few?
Possibly Canada, Vancouver Island, or South Africa. Because you went there a few times, didn't you?
Or the Lake District.
Or the Lake District, yeah. Make you smile. Seeing your family?
Yeah.
Seeing your friends? Yeah. Having something nice to eat? Yeah? Yeah.
Playing with my dog.
And your dog, of course, yeah.
What's one of the most important things in Olive's life?
Oh, I think Max.
Max.
Yeah. Yeah, he's with you all the time, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's your favourite sport?
Swimming.
Do you know whether Olive has a favourite coffee?
Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know Val's favourite TV show?
No.
Favourite book? Favourite book?
Favourite book? We like similar books, don't we?
Yes, we like ordinary novels, historical novels, and thrillers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Befrienders are volunteers who help to support some of our most isolated and vulnerable older people. Without their support, many of these people wouldn't receive any contact during the week and would be left isolated and lonely in the home. We help them to connect with their community, to form friendships and develop their lives, improve their general health and well-being.
I decided to become a befriender and maybe I could help other vulnerable members of the community to maybe not feel as isolated. So I've been visiting Dorothy weekly now and we get on really well. One of the best things is Dorothy rang me in her own time to see how I'd got on at my university interview, which made me really happy because we've developed quite a friendship. I feel like I've impacted positively on Dorothy's life. Apart from myself and her daughter, she doesn't get to go out or see many people, so for her to have a day where she knows someone is going to visit her helps her feel happier and she's seen other people.
I started befriending a lady in here, it's 2 years now, talking to her and found out that she was she has a lot of interesting past. And I'm finding friends and making friends and talking to her and getting out and about. So it works both ways. And it's the same with anybody who's just befriending.
We offer volunteers an induction before they start, and that's just to make sure that they feel really supported in the role. The induction also allows the volunteer to understand the true impact that they will have as a befriender in reducing social isolation. And it also allows us just to go over some of the befriending services, procedures and guidelines.
I'm really passionate about this befriending service. It's something that I really feel will make a great impact on the residents of Warrington. Seeing people out there enjoying themselves within the community is something that I really truly champion. I want to see more people befriending. I want to see more people in this town taking part in many of the community activities that we provide.
40 pence of every pound that Warrington Borough Council spends on services is on supporting older people and reducing isolation. This service really helps to reduce that cost and prevents the need for further care and support.
I'm extremely honoured to see this befriending service provided by the Warrington Borough Council to our most vulnerable and lonely people in our society. This is so important and very close to my heart. Become a volunteer, be a befriender and strengthen your own community.
I feel really privileged to have been part of the befriending service. It's a role that I really do enjoy, and the reason I enjoy it is because of the feedback that we get from the clients who have a befriender, but equally as well the responses that come back from the volunteers and their experiences that they have. So if any of those stories have inspired you and you think you would make a good befriender, please do feel welcome to get in touch with the numbers on screen now.